Okay, I'm sorry. Seriously, boys, I'm so sorry. I've been everywhere, anywhere, and anything in the middle. Um, I think I left you guys when I was in BOP. I put one video out. One video out was in BOP, and that was it. By the way, BOP is Band of Phoenix. I was in their tribe for about a month. Um, yeah, and then I helped them raid defend. Well, actually, no, not raid defend, but defend their base for about 2 weeks, 1 week, somewhere in there. And soon I got fed up with the two owners of that tribe, which was Blade and Red. And I joined a tribe called Pixel. And Pixel was a tribe with about 14 players. And we we were good boys. We did PvP, we did a lot of farming. A lot of farming. And yeah. But then Band of Phoenix, I think 2 days of me being actually no, it was probably more than that. It was about a week of me being in that tribe. Um Decided to come try wipe me because I'd left them on bad notes. Mainly because I didn't get along with them too well. And I didn't like them because I wasn't getting any praise, nor did they like me because of some shitty ass reason. And when I say I wasn't getting enough praise, like I was solid defending their base. And like a mega tribe base, solid defending is not easy, and like they would get on the next day and they wouldn't care. So I'm pretty much, I just gave up and said, no, I'm over you guys, it's done. And that's why we joined Pixel. And then getting back to why they tried to wipe us, they were getting threats and they were getting raided every single day, but they weren't like properly raiding. Like they were getting defended because they couldn't make it to the base because the base was actually pretty good. So they decided to come try wipe us, and we defended successfully against them. I think 3 or 4 times, and that was pretty much 3 of us, 2 of us versus about 20 of them on Reapers and everything like that. And we had Pateras and Argies, and we successfully defended a whole heap. Well, we defended our community base, it is, until I hopped offline and they successfully raided us. Because it was 1 versus 20, and I don't know if you guys know that, but like the odds of that is not good. Yeah. Yeah. And then they wiped my personal base while I was offline and killed everything I had tamed, all my rhinos and everything I was breeding, and completely and utterly wiped my base. Foundation wiped me out, actually. And then they went for Laser's base, which was in the snow on the center, and they wiped that, and that had the last of our shit in it. So after they wiped that, I pretty much gave up. And I've done a little bit of off-server PvP since then, just off me being solo and restarting and then giving up on 2 times. But then I was hit up just the other day by my mate called Leaf, which was also in BOP and was also in a lot of tribes with me. And he's like, yo, do you want to come join me in the server on the server I'm currently on with these guys? Except this was not the guy. But I joined him, and we farmed heaps, we did everything. But something happened as soon as I joined in with a guy called Kings. I spawned in with all my gear on me, because I had recently gone deep on an alpha, and I had full Ascendant gear on me. And I was on the beach in Highlands NE, waiting for my mates to come pick me up. And some guy on Patera called Kings came. He didn't see me the first time, but he did come to me. And I shot at him like anyone else would do on a PvP server. I did not kill him, I did not kill anything of his. he left and came back, and then left again. Soon after that, we got this message saying that I'd killed his patera, I'd killed him, and I'd killed everything. And since then, me and Kings have been against each other. But I've stayed on the server, and he has come and gone off the server. And we built up, and then we got wiped by... Actually, they tried to raid us... No, that's wrong. They raided us. They wiped us while I was offline, my mate was offline, and there's one guy too. Actually, no, we're all offline, but one guy got in halfway through it. And they had rock alleys and everything like that. And they wiped us. Not everything. They left our vaults, because our mate had gone on and talked his way out of them wiping our vaults. And our vaults had everything in it. All our BPs and everything. So we kind of decided, after taking a few hours of a break, to rebuild. And we rebuilt on the Alpha Plateau in the Redwoods. That was good. Me and Leaf farmed for about a week straight, and we got a very sizable base. After that, we got raid attempted by Asians. They failed the first time. But 2 hours later, once we were all online, they tried again, and they failed again, losing all their tames, and by now they've lost 2 wyverns, I think 3 parasaurs with like 70k HP, and I think 2 Therizzinos, and we had really good kits. But the second time they had destroyed one of our turret towers, and they had also killed us a couple of times, as they do during a raid defense. And they came back within a few, maybe 30 minutes of leaving the second time. And we were not ready. We hadn't farmed anything, they had killed all our tames, we couldn't rebuild. We couldn't do anything. And they came back with everything. They came back with 2 parasaurs, 2 trikes, another wyvern. We managed to kill the wyvern and one of the parasaurs and one of the trikes. But they pushed too hard and we couldn't kill them. So that base got wiped, but we managed to get like everything out and over to a plateau where we merged with the guys that raided us, and we joined them, and we installed all our loot at their base. So we figured this would happen. So we all went and moved into their base and rebuilt. Then we got an invite from Irrelevant, Amiga Tribe, on Aberration and the island. Because we had a mate that was on the island, but not in their tribe, but they were allied with him. So we asked Irrelevant if we could join them. They didn't realise that we weren't the people they thought. They knew one of our guys, but they didn't know all of us. So long story short, I farmed maybe 4 or 5 slot caps for them, and then got kicked. The next morning I got back on and farmed for them again and got kicked again, because they didn't trust me. And then this bite, our base over here got wiped with everything in it. But in doing so, we'd killed some of them and gone this RG, which is a decently high level, and a Therizino, which is an upload. And then with us rebuilding, we met this guy, Pine, and his buddy. They said we could join them, they would teach us how to play the game, even though I don't really need to, but they said they would teach us. So we're like, okay, I'm keen, he's part of an alpha, this is his second account, I'm okay with that, I'll join him. And so I did. So our whole tribe merged with his, and yeah, we're kind of getting up to date here. A few hours ago, maybe 2 hours ago, we had our whole entire base demolished. We were all just using the crafting station in that base, which was an Indie Forge, Kim bench, just 2 smithies and a fabricator. And some guy called Kings came over, which, yeah, funnily enough, I knew very well. And I he got off and walked around and was talking to my mate, and I got on this RG. Motherfucker. Yep, good name, I know. And he got back on his RG after I flew up in the air, and he attempted to pick me. He failed with pretty, pretty badly, and I killed him. I didn't know that he was part of Omega. I did not know that. I knew that he was bad at Arc, and he tried to pick me. That's all I knew, and so I killed him. Unfortunately, now we're gonna try Hop servers. Because he is part of Omega, and if we don't, that could be a rest in peace for us. So that was what we were building out of, except there was a smithy here, a fabricator here, and a convent here. Now another smithy here. And we're pretty much up to date. We're about to server hop, and yeah, I'm going to start recording a lot more, because I feel terrible that I've just been leaving you guys. I've been wanting to record, but then I've kind of been giving up. So this is going to be, I'm going to record everything from now on. I'm going to learn how to edit properly and post proper YouTube videos. And I'm going to, I don't know. I've caught you guys up with everything, and I'm going to start posting. So, yeah. This is what's going to happen. And pretty much, that's it for me. My mate Leaf and his buddy were in the first owner. Venom is still part of Irrelevant. Me and a guy called Maverick and a few others are the last of the server. Now Pine and his buddy has merged with us, and we're gonna go try to take a server or the server. I don't know yet. And we're gonna see what we can do. But yeah. I'm going to make a series out of this. I actually want to do it this time. So, I'm going to start recording. I'm going to start doing a couple of things. And I'll definitely talk to you guys in a few hours. And I post the first video. Thank you. Goodbye.